From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And, Chris, there is some weather in the area with light rain expected throughout, but it sounds like we're going to get this one started on time. There is a possibility we'll see a delay at some point.
It stinks having a delay, especially if it's right in the middle of that starter's outing, because you may not get him back. But one thing position players especially will do, when it gets wet, you don't want to lose your footing and suffer some type of injury. So you switch to those metal spikes. Make sure you've got good firm footing underneath you.
First pitch your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs, runner at first. Digging in, Ketel Marte. Ripped on a line. Dives. What a play! This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Here's Tommy Pham.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto. The 1-0. Swing and a base hit, and that extends the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Ball one, no strike.
Pham off of first with 2 away. Again with a pitch out. (2-0) and a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch?
Pham on the move. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, number 14.
Line drive and foul ball. 0-1 now. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive to first. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
We go to the bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Batting second.
As we take a gander at Joe Girardi's lineup for the Phillies. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down. Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch just misses.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch stays alive. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Little chopper rolls foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And now it's Alec Bohm. The pitch. That's a strike, and that is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Phillies nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Gurriel.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Batting 7.
Alec Thomas now. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Zips it to first. One out in the second. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Slapped foul. Gurriel at third. Thomas over at second with one down. Left field. Marsh brings it in. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. One left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second. This is Bryson Stott.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman, right there.
And a pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Left-hand batter waits. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is popped up. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-2 now. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-2. That one ripped. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail things here 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's a speed threat. Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for Arizona.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
batter, number 4.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball down the line. Can't get there, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and the bases are now loaded. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He's already homered in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
To second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Pitches in there. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swings through that. That one pushed foul. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Johan Rojas takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Marte gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
The right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And the batter now, Alec Thomas. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Now up next for Arizona, Evan Longoria. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh racing over to make the catch. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right side. To second, Turner. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boo. No weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Trey Turner. And the right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Bryce Harper to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? Next pitch misses way outside.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hammered, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now Bryson Stott. And that's in there for strike 1. And the righty deals. In the air, right side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaum.